Kitten cried for help in a garden all night long. By morning, nobody had come back for her. When we finally reached her, I still had no idea how serious her leg was going to be. She was tiny, alone, and far too young to be without her mother. She was frightened, but she still came to me when I called her. That told me something. She had known kind people before. On the way to the clinic, she was scared in the car, so I kept talking to her, and I checked her over as we drove. Her general condition didn't look bad, but she was limping, and there was a wound on one of her back legs. At the clinic, the first thing I noticed was the fleas. She was covered in them. Her eyes were infected too, and when I touched that back leg, she told me exactly where it hurt. I could feel a small open wound, and under it, something that felt very much like a break. The X-ray had to come first. Before that, I offered her some food, and that was the best news of the morning. She ate like she was starving. A kitten with an appetite is a kitten that can fight. I hid a parasite pill in the food, and she found it and spat it out. Twice. She was clever, that one. Internal parasites were a priority for me because nothing drains a small body's immune system faster. Then we took the X-ray. One of the bones in her back leg was broken. She needed surgery, and there was no way around it. She had no owner and no name, so we called her Chico. We assumed she was a boy at first. She turned out to be a little lady, but I couldn't take her into surgery right away. She was weak, full of parasites, and that wound needed antibiotics first. So we made a plan. Build her up, clear the parasites, treat the wound, then operate. She got her injections and complained loudly about every single one, then went straight back to her food. We treated her for fleas as well, and there were so many of them. She had cried for help all night, and we were the ones who found her. I wanted to give her the ending she deserved. By the day of the operation, she was much stronger. Because the break was an open one, we repaired it with an external fixator. As the anesthesia took hold, I remember hoping she would wake up well and run around again. The operation was a success. I moved her into intensive care and watched her start to wake up, exactly the way we wanted. Ahead of her were about 20 days of fluids and medication. She was already trying to stand. 4 days later, she surprised me. She was already putting weight on that leg. She was eating well, playing, and trying to run, and I had to keep slowing her down. She hated the apparatus on her paw and told me so every day. It had to stay. Around that time, we started her vaccinations too. 2 weeks later, I walked in and almost didn't recognize her. She had grown so much. We took another X-ray, and that is why we were all smiling that day. The leg had healed beautifully. The very next day, the apparatus could come off. A few days later, we removed it and cleaned up the last small wounds. She thanked me by biting my hand while I was telling everyone about her appetite. Then she walked across the room for us, stepping on that leg as if nothing had ever happened to it. In another month, it will be even better, if we can ever get her to slow down. She came to us as a kitten crying alone in a garden with a broken leg. She left us running, healthy, and full of love. And the best part is this: Chico has found her family.